One, two, three. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Daniel Hakim and my two friends, which is Siti Sarah Arisha and Shafawani Atira from Group 8, will be talking about a topic called fear of missing out and its effect on decision making. So now I will talk about the social perspective of it. So imagine you're scrolling through Instagram or TikTok and suddenly you are bombarded with videos of people at glamorous parties rocking the latest fashion or jet setting to Bali. Meanwhile, you're on a couch in pajamas, half eating your cold leftovers. Well, that little sting in your chest, that is FOMO, the fear of missing out. But here's the thing, it's not about temporary emotion. It's quietly shaping how we spend, how we feel, and even how we see ourselves. FOMO is a psychological and social phenomenon that's been made worse by social media. It influences our mental health, our social behavior, and our spending habits. When we're constantly exposed to carefully curated highlights of other people's life, it fuels our anxiety, low self-esteem, and constant need to compare. We feel the pressure to keep up with viral trends, which is a way at our individuality and turns out into a hurt, all chasing the same illusion of happiness. And it doesn't not stop there. FOMO drives people to spend irrationally on gadgets, clothes, experience, and just to fit in. That kind of behavior seems harmless, but over time it creates a real financial stress. So, why should we care? Because FOMO isn't just a passing feeling, it's tied to serious issues like anxiety, depression, and even debt, especially among Gen Z and millennials. Social media makes it worse, with algorithms feeding us with endless stream of content designed to trigger comparison and pressure. If we ignore it, we risk becoming a generation that values how happy we look over how happy we actually are. And this pressure isn't just hitting young people anymore. Even older adults are feeling it. FOMO is becoming a shared experience, and if nothing changes, it'll keep eroding our mental health, our finance, and even our sense of self. But what if we could flip the script? What if FOMO could go from a trap to a tool, a reminder to pause, reflect, and make mindful choices? We have few ideas. First, let's use the same tools that spread FOMO, which is social media, to fight it. We can team up with influencers and mental health experts to create honest and relatable content that helps people to stop comparing and start reflecting. Now, we introduce simple but smart tag features, a reminder to take breaks, and alerts when content might trigger FOMO, or spending tracker that show how much we spend just to follow trends. And finally, we bring up this conversation into the real world. School and workplace could run a digital wellness workshop teaching people how to navigate social media mindfully and make smarter financial decisions. What makes solution different is that it is practical, scalable, and built to last. It uses platforms that people already love, like Instagram and TikTok, and connects with existing tools like screen time setting by partnering with mental health organization, app developers. We can create a movement that tackles both emotional and financial well-being, focusing on prevention instead of just reacting when things go wrong. So, what can you do today, starting today, before you make that purchase or decision inspired by social media? Ask yourself, is this for me or just I am just trying to keep up? Well, share your reflections using the hashtag FOMO free choice to inspire others to do the same. And if you're a position of influence, whether in school, workplace, or tech company, start the conversation. Support wellness programs, label ads, and trends that might trigger FOMO. Because at the end of the day, FOMO does not control us. Let's shift from missing out to choosing wisely. So that is all for me. I will pass to Siti Sarah Arisha.
Thank you, Daniel. So now I'll be talking about it on economic perspective. In today's digital world, a single trendy video or post can convince thousands of people to spend money in less than a second. From viral fashion items to must-have skincare products, it's easy to feel left out if you didn't join in. As Professor Dr. Muhammad Fazli Sabri, a consumer financial expert and the Dean of the Faculty of Human Ecology at University Putra Malaysia, pointed out youth borrowing to buy necessities is a serious issue as it indicates a failure to manage their finances. This fear of missing out, FOMO, pushes people, especially teenagers and young adults, to make fast decisions just to feel included. Social media make this feeling stronger. As we are constantly exposed to new trends, products, and lifestyle online, people often feel pressured to follow these trends so they don't feel left out. From an economic perspective, this behavior can lead to unhealthy spending habits. Many social media users buy products just because they are popular online, not because they need them. Limited time offers, influencers promotion, and viral posts create a sense of urgency, making people spend money without thinking carefully. As a result, FOMO can cause people to go over their budget or in a worse scenario even get into debt. FOMO on social media trends is more than just a feeling. It is causing real problems in how people make financial decisions. Many young people spend money quickly just to follow what's popular online without thinking about whether they truly need the product. The issue is important because it affects how they manage their money, especially in a time when the cost of living is rising and financial stability is harder to achieve. Over time, this can stop them from reaching bigger goals like buying a house, paying off student loans, or building financial security. It is crucial to talk about the issue now because social media is growing fast and so is the pressure to keep up with the trends. If we ignore it, more of them will face financial problems caused by something as simple as trying to fit in. To reduce the money problems caused by FOMO on social media trends, one good solution is to promote a second-hand and sustainable choices. This means encouraging young people to buy used clothes or items or to reuse what they already have instead of always buying the latest trendy things. It helps people save money and avoid spending just to keep up with others on social media. This solution is important because, as Finance Minister Datuk Sri Amir Hamzah Aziza stated, the Credit Counselling and Debt Management Agency reported that 53,000 individuals under 30 are already burdened by nearly 1.9 billion ringgit Malaysia in cumulative debt. Without action, this number could grow even worse. Schools, student clubs, and even social media influencers can help make this idea work. They can organize events like thrift sales, clothes swapping days, or online posts showing how second-hand items can still look trendy. By highlighting the affordability and uniqueness, this concept offers a helpful way for them to keep up with the latest trends without spending too much or falling into debt. These activities are easy to do, not expensive, and can grow bigger over time. It helps shift your mindset from impulsive spending to budget-friendly decision making. What makes this idea unique is its double benefits. It helps young people spend less while also supporting the environment. Instead of encouraging impulse buying, it teaches them to be smart consumers. If widely practiced, this proposed solution can help reduce financial stress, especially for young adults managing scholarships or personal budgets. More importantly, it can change how young people deal with social media trends, make a decision based on value, not just social media pressure. It's time we help young nations make smarter choices in a world full of social media pressure. I call on schools, youth community, influencers, and local sellers to support second-hand shopping and promote trends that don't break the bank. By doing this, we ease the stress of them trying to fit in with others and help manage their money better. Small steps like this can lead to a more secure financial future and a stronger economy for everyone. That's all from me. I'll pass to Shafwani Atira to continue.
Okay, thank you, Siti Sarah. So I will be talking on psychological perspective. So to begin with, FOMO is a thought that gets into your mind, making you feel left out after seeing others' experiences, often through social media. I believe that in our generation, everyone has at some point experienced this feeling. The power of FOMO can urge someone to act impulsively without considering the consequences. Without us realizing it, it messes with our mind more than we think. Now, in the current digital era, social media has become a platform to stay connected with people around us. However, it not only shows us what people are doing and who they are with, but it also creates a hidden pressure that called the fear of missing out. From a psychological perspective, FOMO can lead to anxiety, low self esteem, and constant comparison with others. Therefore, FOMO is not just about missing out, but it is about how social media changed the way we think, the way we feel, and how we make decisions. Moving on to the complication, FOMO driven by the constant exposure to idealized standard of life portrayed on social media. It has become a major issue in today's society. As a result, many individuals are triggered to feel less than perfect and discouraged. At first glance, it might seem like a harmless emotion. However, the psychological and behavioral consequences are much more severe than we realize. If left undressed, they may experience emotional problems caused by the relentless pressure to keep up with the trend, which can seriously affect the mental health and overall well-being. To reduce the negative effect of FOMO, my proposed idea is to promote self awareness and develop emotional intelligence. In other words, we need to help people become more aware of the emotion that arise, and building emotional intelligence, individuals can learn to differentiate whether their decisions are based on genuine desire or simply fear and comparison. To work on that idea, we need to collaborate with mental health professionals, educators, including social media influencers, to raise awareness and encourage people, especially among the teenagers and young adults. This will enable them to better understand and manage their emotion. This directly focuses on the root of the problem by helping people manage their mindset to social media rather than simply avoiding the platform. Thus, this is able to promote healthier thinking patterns and behavior. This approach is highly feasible and suits all ages as it can be introduced through school workshop and online programs that teach emotional intelligence in easier way. This solution also builds a lifelong skill and empower them to resist fear-driven decision and stay grounded in who they are no matter what they see online. Now that we understand how FOMO affect our mental health, especially for someone who uses social media daily, so we can start by paying attention to what we feel during when we're scrolling the social media. Because in the end, together we need to build a culture that values real connection, self-awareness, and a thoughtful decision making over fear-driven choices. So that's all from me. Thank you.